Right, quick explanation as to how the build works. It uses the Abyssal Lich ascendancy, and the core point is Umbral Well, which gives you Umbral Souls for each skeletal minion that you would have, and gives you a bunch of bonuses. In this case, it's going to be a bunch of increased AoE and increased energy shield, which are the only stats we really need. To get as many minions as possible, we have to stack a bunch of spirit and a bunch of reservation efficiency. You get some from the tree from Lord of Horrors, and you get a whole bunch from the Talisman of Relakash. You socket 2 of those into a Darkness Enthroned and 2 of those into a Alpha's Howl, although I guess an argument could be made for a higher spirit Alpha's Howl with just 1. I didn't really POB it out. Threaded Light gives you a whole bunch of damage for your spirit, so you don't really need any damage from any source. Rings are spirit. Found some guy on POE Ninja using them, thought they were good. Same for the gloves. Some dude on POE Ninja used them, so I figured, might as well give it a try. And the rest is, honestly, I'll hover over every piece real quickly. It's just really spirit and ES, bunch of gem levels from your amulet, and that's basically it. You can really play any combination of skills that you like. I like Lightning Warp, so I play Lightning Warp. I know the guys on PoE Ninja are doing stuff with the Black Flame. You can check that out as well. Yeah, passive tree, real quick. Oh yeah, Against the Darkness also gives you a whole bunch of spirit here. And you use 3 Grand Spectrums for even more spirit. And in this case, just picking up a bunch of crit to crit. Yeah, that's about it. Oh yeah, and I forgot to go over the skills. Obviously you want a Scepter with Malice if you're going crit. Critical Weakness gives you a bunch of base crit, which is really good. And because you're wearing Alpha's Howl, you have absolutely insane presence radius. Goes really far, so it's really easy to keep up. I got a Sigil of Power in my offhand, figured why not. Convalescence is good for ES builds, allows you to recharge it whenever you need it. Use whichever minions you like. For me, that's Frost Mages. They're kind of non-negotiable because they give you extra ES, and I use Arsonists because I like big AoEs, but you could play Spark with Snipers, for example. Ball Lightning and Lightning Warp is pretty obvious. I like those gems, that's why I use them. You can go with Slower, you can go with the Nova Proj. And you could also, I tried it out for a bit, but couldn't really decide which I liked more. You could make it so that your Ball Lightning doesn't consume any of the elemental infusions, because you get a absolute fuck ton of elemental infusions just from casting Lightning Warp with what's the note called? Elemental Equilibrium, so it gives you like every remnant. But if you unleash on your Ball Lightnings, it's gonna eat up 3 of your Fire Remnants, which are really good for the Comet as well. So you could make it so it doesn't consume any, and then you only have them for the Comet. Lightning Warp is like the main damage. You kind of need efficiency, and you still run out of mana. I got like every single mana efficiency node on the tree. Pinpoint Critical just makes a lot of sense with Maligaros, and those 2 support gems are absolutely cracked with Lich. Extraction, you just gain extra damage for free because you can't sacrifice your life because it's locked from Lich. And Execute 3 is just really, really good when you're in no life. So those 2 go in Frostwall as well. Pinpoint Critical. Yes, Spell Cascade, Extraction, Considered Casting for extra damage. I got a Comet setup. You can put in there whatever you like, or just not run it, or even run Castle Elemental Ailment if you want more cock. Skeletal Clerics, I just run 2 of them. You can run more, give you faster recharge rate, play around with what you like. And I got a Spark in here from when I was testing Spark, but I didn't really like it, so yeah. But honestly, play any combination of spells that you like with that base setup. You have high increased damage, you have high crit rate, and you have a whole bunch of energy shield. Yeah, just play around with it.